positive thinking, positive speaking, positive actions, positive reactions. Grand Rising! If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for choosing this platform. To all my returning viewers, hello friends, and thank you for your support. So I see where the lighting comes to. I had to go back to my old way, my old setup. And just hopefully that my mobile device for Instagram doesn't act up on me doing this practice, but I like the lighting better with the old setting. How about you? All right, so today I invite you to join me in a guided meditation to foster forgiveness. Explore this mindfulness practice to let go of the tendency to add to suffering during challenging situations. Know that we make mistakes. Other people make mistakes. We do things to others, others do things to us. There's an actual experience that can be trivial or even traumatic. We add to the suffering with judgment, anger, and blame. It's sometimes referred to as adding a second arrow after being struck by a first. Something unpleasant happens, but then we add more to the experience. With forgiveness, we make amends when needed, but let go of the extra baggage. We give ourselves the same benefit of the doubt we offer a close friend. So let us begin. Find yourself a comfortable posture or take a moment to lying on the floor or on the bed. Bring your attention to the physical sensation of breathing, noting whatever is grabbing your attention or whatever you're feeling now. And without judgment, bringing your attention back to the rising and falling of your breath. Picture something that comes to mind that you judge yourself for. Maybe you feel regret or irritation or sadness. Notice how it feels, even bringing it to mind. Then focus on these three phrases, not forcing anything, but setting an intention. I forgive myself for not understanding. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for causing pain and suffering to myself and others. Bring your attention back again to the rising and falling of your breath. And repeat the phrases. I forgive myself for not understanding. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for causing pain and suffering to myself and others. For a few moments, instead of the breath, use these phrases as a focus for your attention. This type of practice may become too painful. At any time, without judging yourself, come back and focus on the breath. Allow yourself to settle and return when you're ready, now or maybe sometime in the future. I forgive myself for not understanding. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for causing pain and suffering to myself and others. Our mind naturally holds onto instances where we feel mistreated by others. There may be experiences that were entirely wrong or traumatic, or that concretely require our attention or action. At the same time, we can practice avoiding the second arrow. I forgive you for not understanding. I forgive you for making mistakes. I forgive you for causing pain and suffering to me and to others. Letting go of the tendency to add resentment and judgment in everything related to challenging and unpleasant situations. Again, if it's too much to consider, return to breathing, or if you prefer, focusing on compassion for yourself instead. I forgive you for not understanding. I forgive you for making mistakes. I forgive you for causing pain and suffering to me and to others. Practices of this kind can be quite challenging. So, in these last few moments, on each in breath, noticing and accepting whatever you feel right now, and on each out breath, as you would for a close friend, offering yourself relief or freedom or strength or whatever first comes to mind. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body, straightening up your spine if you need to, releasing any tension in your face, your body, and connecting with the peace, with the freedom that is in this moment. And when you are ready, open your eyes feeling content and at peace. Namaste. All right, on YouTube, I see my sister, my beautiful unicorn, Miss Talisa, is on here. She's been on here bright, early, and bushy tail, grand rising, and thank you for taking your time to invest in you and by supporting this platform. I see you, Miss Pat. Grand Rising to you as well, my friend. Love you. All right. And on Instagram, oh, I have quite a few. It's telling me one, but I see more than one name on here. Lizzie, Grand Rising to you. I'm trying to wave back to you guys without messing up my setup here. Yes, my brother, I see you. I said that for you. I see you on here. And then my young one, my young friend, Miss Yuri, I see you. I'm trying to wave back at you without knocking this off the platform. There we go. Grand rising to you all. All right. Anybody else? Oh, Talisa over there, being my promoter on YouTube. I appreciate you. All right, our message comes from the daily publication of the Daily Word. And the message is titled, I am caring for myself when I forgive. When we offer forgiveness to others, we are giving loving care to ourselves. Through forgiveness, you lighten your emotional load and let go of what does not serve you. Your feelings of hurt or anger may be valid, but you are not helping yourself by holding on to them. Like a barricade of leaves, sticks, and debris in the river, a buildup of resentment and anger stops the healthy flow of your emotions. Being unwilling to forgive others or yourself creates a stagnation that holds back any feelings, even joy or gratitude. As you relax and release old hurts, you remove blockades to let your emotions flow. So honor this process and have compassion for yourself. Forgiveness creates lightness in your heart. Newly cleansed, you continue your healing journey. So starting today, remembering this is a process. Starting where you are, wherever is comfortable, working on releasing hurt, especially old hurts, working on releasing anger and any resentment towards another, and especially for yourself. This isn't about the other person. This is all about you and your freedom. This is about allowing access for more of your blessings to be able to connect with you. I want more love. I want more peace. This is a process. Therefore, we are consistently being kind to ourselves, allowing this process to continue in our own pace, in our own time. So throughout this process, we remind ourselves that this is another way that I am caring for myself. And so it is. If you haven't already done so, click on that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. It would mean so much to me and this platform that you did. And don't forget to hit that notification bell that you may be notified every time I come on YouTube Live. Now, we will not have a meditation this evening. As you know, I just closed on one stage production, and the following day I started working on a new theater gig. This time I will be behind the scenes, managing, running the show. I will be stage managing this upcoming production. They started rehearsals a week ago, and that's how much the director wants me and values my expertise. So he's allowing me to come in within a week of their rehearsal process. So I'm asking for your continued flexibility in regarding the evening meditations. But know that we will continue with our morning sessions, rain or shine. So we will reconnect tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. I see my cursor moving up, which means there's a lot of dialogue going on. Oh, Miss Talisa just sending me all the love. Lord, yes, I'm still working on me. So am I. I'm gonna speak for self. I start to say so are all of us, but I can only speak for me. So no, you're not alone on this me working process, this me working journey. Thank you. Thank you, Talisa. I appreciate your kind words. All right. So thank you so much for taking the time to meditate with me and by listening to today's message. Remember, and I'm going to continue to say this. I'm going to continue to drill this into me and to you every time we do a forgiveness session. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean being passive or not taking action. It doesn't mean standing down when you need to protect yourself or someone else from harm. Do what needs to be done. That might mean taking a pause, setting the mind, and trying to see things as clearly as possible before taking skillful action. So I ask that if you're serious about your freedom, about your peace, to continue to practice forgiveness over and over again, letting go of whatever holds you back. And with that, I want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you. Peace and so many blessings.